David, every week on Positive Regression, we try to pick winners for the upcoming Cup race. And for the second week in a row, both you and I have picked the same driver. This week, we both believe Denny Hamlin will win. But a closer look at the numbers suggests maybe we should have picked Martin Truex Jr. Why do you think we stayed away from the 19?
I don't know what your excuse is, but mine is that I looked at Martin Truex's previous wins this season. They came at Phoenix and Martinsville. And if you consider how those wins came about, they were kind of come from behind efforts. During the first stage at Phoenix, Truex had the 12th fastest car per his median lap time. He had the fastest car in the final stage. And at Martinsville, during the first stage, 6th fastest car. He had the fastest car across the last 100 laps. And hey, while some credit should be given to crew chief James Small for figuring that out on the fly, making a car faster as a race progresses, that is difficult. But that scenario is probably not going to yield a win at Richmond, which is a very difficult track to figure out. You want your car to be loose going into the corner. You want it to handle well in the corner, and you don't want to be too loose coming out of the corner. And that is really tough to figure out. If you don't have that handling balance very early on in the race, it's doubtful that you're ever going to find it in the middle of the race. So can they win it? Absolutely, but it's not going to be in the manner in which they won their previous two races this season.
Credit where it's due. Martin Truex Jr. is the short track king right now. What do you make of this late career blossoming of short track skills that we're seeing out of Truex?
His reason is repetition, and that makes sense. Repetition makes perfect. Also, age. He has already surpassed the age 39 statistical peak, but he's not far from it as a 41-year-old. And we're seeing the best version of Truex. It might be post-Cole Pern, but Joe Gibbs Racing is reaping the benefits of having a driver this age, this good in the fold.
All right. All the praise for Truex, yet we didn't pick him to win this weekend. Make sure you listen to this week's Positive Regression. We had our reasons why.